Okay, so yeah, just like go through like, so just talk about why you had to start taking it. And
Well, after I had my first child, my doctor thought that would be the best thing to do was birth control pills, which I really wasn't um, real familiar with it at all. I was 19 when Tama was born, and after she was born, I took them, but had had a light stroke, and they felt for sure that it was the birth control. So I never took it after that. Didn't know that much about it in high school, actually, at all. Um, but after we came back from the military, um, we had Tama, and that's when my doctor suggested birth control pills.
since yours was prescribed by a doctor, I'm sure it was kind of like easier access. But do you think for like, did you have any like friends or family that you knew that was also taking it that had like, was it harder to get? Do you know at all?
I really don't know, because during high school we didn't know anything about them. Really, guess we didn't even know they existed.
Yeah.
But it was my doctor that delivered Tama, recommended them.
So, after you went to college, you had children, and so maybe talk about that. Talk about how it was like battling all that. BCHC? No? Okay, continue. Were you like a housewife? Were you stay at home? Were you working? How was that?
Well, we had 4 children, but my husband was a teacher and a coach, and Tama was probably 2, and I had to go to work. I mean, teachers' pay was horrendous. We really didn't. Back in those days, it was hard being a housewife and a mom and going to work. I was really ill with all 4 children. So when I got pregnant with the second one, I was so sick I had to quit my job. But then after Ashley was born, I went back to work, and I worked through it all. I had to kind of slow down when I was about 55, because it became really, really hard, especially after the grandchildren were born and they lived on the property. So that took up a lot of my time also. So I slowed down at 55. Well, I say slowed down. Slowed down on running a business and helping on a farm. That was more than I could handle after Ray passed away. It was very difficult. I tried for 7 years, and then I just couldn't do it anymore.
Do you think birth control, I guess after the law that was passed that all women could use it, do you think that was a positive thing? Or?
Well, I think it's a positive thing, and of course this is old school, but for those of us that didn't want to have another child after another, I think of it being great for those situations. I don't think it's been so great for the youth. I have a, because of disease as much as anything. There was this theory if you were on birth control, you were safe. And that is not so true. So for those of us that wanted a period of years or months between our kids, I think it was a good thing.
Okay, I think we got it. That was good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. My documentary can only be like 10 minutes.